In this day and age of textual criticism and skepticism, why should any become an undue victim and deconvert if he has found no answers to the following questions? First premise: any nation who deviated from the natural ways confronted its prophet. There were prophets sent to all sorts of ancient nations to fill up between Noah and the rise of Abraham. Question 1. Why should we consider the information found in the ancient texts about God and about the radical early human progenitors such as Adam, Eve, Abel, Cain, and Noah as mythologies, as opposed to God Himself rehearsing those radical stories to succeeding nations in the emergent timelines? Second premise: the gravity of the Quran verse 279 and 930 cannot be overlooked. It clearly states that the writings in the Bible have had pantheon rendition. And Jeremiah, the ancient prophet, has clearly accused the Israelite scribes of writing lies in the Bible. So we know for sure something seriously went wrong in the writings, or they were mixed up. Question: how did the Quran, coming a millennium later, knew about the biblical resemblance to the Sumeric and Akkadian accounts? Do you think Muhammad made archaeological findings in those territories of Persia under the Sasanians? Or did he even have the tools to decipher those tablets and what was written in them to make a comparison and put a verse in the Quran? Third premise: even if I concede to the idea of mythical origins of Genesis, as Derek asserts, to have been endeavored during the Israelites' Babylonian captivity, clearly the beleaguered Israelites in their Babylonian exile should have had an out-of-the-world vision to peer through into the next millennium to write the words of Ishmael's future great nation. Question: who will answer for the origins of the promises made to Abraham in Genesis, particularly the promise given to Ishmael's future great nation? Fourth premise: if Genesis was a redaction, as asserted, of ancient mythology, what about the bulk of the book? It's got 50 chapters. Keep counting. Question: what were the antecedents for the storytelling of Joseph? As you should know, that Joseph makes a remarkable story in the book of Genesis. And the brotherly rivalry of Joseph is unmatched a storyline. If you could find favorable answers to these questions that have come to you from 4 different themes, I would consider deconverting. The link to the original video on this subject is down in the description. and I will catch you in my next video. Until then, goodbye.